3 lines of code are all it takes to connect DSPy to your language model backend. You'll see how to import the library, specify your model with its API key, and set it as the default, exactly what's needed before you can make any DSPy calls.
Import DSPy. LM equals DSPy. LM, Gemini/Gemini2. 5 Pro Preview 03-25. API key equals Gemini API key. DSPy, configure LM equals LM.
This demonstrates the foundational language model initialization pattern in DSPy, where you explicitly create and register a single LM instance. The code shows a direct 2-step process: instantiating an LM object with a specific model identifier and API key, then setting it as the active model via configuration. The pattern is distinctive for its explicit, immediate setup of a concrete LM connection. The approach works through direct object creation and global configuration, where each operation has a clear, singular purpose. The LM is instantiated with literal parameters, a specific model path, and direct API key, then immediately registered as the current model through a single configuration call. This creates a straightforward, visible pipeline from declaration to active use. This pattern matters because it establishes the simplest possible working configuration for DSPy programs. The explicit parameters make the exact model selection and authentication method immediately visible in the code, which is valuable for quick experimentation, or when you need to guarantee a specific model is being used. The trade-off is that this approach embeds configuration directly in the code, requiring manual changes if either the model or credentials need updating. Let's break it down line by line.
Import DSPy.
This imports DSPy, the foundational library for programmatic language model interactions. All subsequent DSPy operations require this base import.
LM equals DSPy. LM, Gemini/Gemini2. 5 Pro Preview 03-25. API key equals Gemini API key.
This instantiates a DSPy language model client, specifying the exact Gemini model version and providing the required API key for authentication. The resulting LM object will be passed to DSPy's configuration system in the following line.
DSPy, configure LM equals LM.
This sets the configured language model as DSPy's active backend. Without this, DSPy wouldn't know which model to use for subsequent operations. DSPy LM configuration. The code initializes a language model instance using DSPy, LM with a specific model identifier and direct API key parameter. This establishes the foundational LM connection that all subsequent DSPy operations will use through DSPy. Configure. The model string and API key are the only required parameters shown in this basic configuration pattern.
The signature that writes no code, compiles every program.